Nikhil Joshi worked in HR at an MNC in Andheri East, which meant two things. First, people thought he had power. Second, people only spoke to him when something had already gone very wrong. On good days, his job involved onboarding emails and birthday reminders. On bad days, it involved phrases like looping you in, this is not personal, and we need to talk. That Monday started as a bad day. It began at 10:07 a.m. with an email. Subject: unprofessional behavior, immediate attention required. Nikhil sighed before opening it. Experience had taught him that anything marked immediate usually involved something very small that had been allowed to grow emotionally overnight. The email was from the growth analytics team. It was about a chair. According to the mail, someone had been repeatedly changing the chair's height, shifting it slightly to the left, and this part was bolded and underlined, leaving it squeaky. There were bullet points. There were timestamps. There was a sentence that read, "This behavior has started affecting team morale." Nikhil leaned back in his own chair, which did not squeak, and rubbed his eyes. Before he could finish the email, Slack pinged. Client Success Team. Hi Nikhil, urgent. He opened it. Also about a chair. Same chair. Same complaints. Different tone. Where growth analytics sounded offended, client success sounded wounded. They claimed someone was deliberately altering the chair and then pretending it had always been that way. They used the phrase passive-aggressive ergonomics. Within 10 minutes, Nikhil experienced a very specific HR fear. It was the same chair. He stared at his screen, reread both complaints, and whispered, "No, no, no, no." He did what all HR professionals do when reality becomes uncomfortable. He scheduled a quick sync. The calendar invite said 15 minutes. The attendee list said 12 people. By the time the meeting started, Nikhil already regretted his life choices. Someone joined late and asked, "Sorry, what's this about?" Someone else replied, "The chair." A third voice said, "It's not about the chair." Nikhil muted himself and whispered, "It is absolutely about the chair." The chair sat in the corner of the meeting room, innocent and quiet, its wheels facing the wall like it was being punished. People began talking. At first, politely. Then passionately. Growth analytics said the chair was part of their workspace identity. Client success said the chair had migrated without consent. Someone shared screenshots. Someone else said, "This has been happening for months." Months of chair movement. Nikhil looked up sharply. "Months?" "Yes," someone said confidently. "Since Q2. Q2. The chair had a history." One person said, "This is about respect." Another said, "This is about boundaries." Someone from the back added, "This is about workplace culture." Nikhil briefly wondered if the chair needed to be added to the company values deck. He cleared his throat. "Okay," he said calmly, in the voice he used for divorces disguised as team discussions. "Let's reset." Everyone looked at him. He stood up, walked to the chair, and gripped its armrest. "This chair," he said, "is now officially unassigned." Silence. He lifted it. The chair squeaked. Several people flinched. Nikhil began rolling it toward the door when a soft voice came from behind. Sorry." He stopped. "I think," the voice continued, "that's my chair." Everyone turned. It was the intern. He was holding a notebook. He looked apologetic in advance. "I come in early," the intern said carefully, before everyone else. "I sit there for like 5 minutes. He paused. "I adjust the height because my legs don't touch the floor properly. Then I test the wheels. Then I leave before stand-up." No one spoke. "I didn't know it belonged to anyone," he added. "I just thought it was free." The growth analytics team slowly turned toward client success. Client success slowly turned back. Somewhere between them, the chair squeaked once. Nikhil gently placed the chair down. The meeting ended immediately. People left quietly, avoiding eye contact, like witnesses exiting a crime scene. By evening, Nikhil received a thank you email. Appreciate the quick resolution. He replied, happy to help. He ordered a new chair with wheels that didn't squeak. 5 minutes later, his inbox refreshed. New emails arrived. Subject: AC temperature discrepancy, urgent. Apparently, one team believed the AC was being lowered intentionally after lunch. Subject: desk lamp too bright post 4 p.m. Someone felt the brightness was aggressive. Subject: mouse appears to have been swapped. No proof. Just vibes. Nikhil closed his laptop. Somewhere in the office, a chair squeaked.